Welcome everybody to the Season 2 AT&T Cup All-Star Race presented by TNT. We are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for 40 laps of racing, and I forget how many drivers we got here. I think we have like 24 or something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't remember. But anyway, we're here for 40 laps of racing. Let's get you to your starting lineup. On the pole, driving the number 3 San Francisco 49ers Chevrolet is Zachary Rogers. And beside him, driving the number 5 Cheez-It Chevrolet is Robert Rogers. Starting third, driving the number 14 Mobile One Chevrolet, Steve Carvalho. Starting fourth, your Season 1 champion, driving the number 24 Pepsi Fireworks Chevrolet, is Michael Amato. Driving the number 77 Ollie's Bargain Outlet Dodge is Michael Jenkins. And driving the number 56 Napa All-Star Race Toyota is Nathan Rogers. Driving the number 01 Chevrolet is Derek Fletcher. Driving the number 44 Quiznos Sub Toasty Toyota, Nico Tringali. Driving the number 99 Pepsi Max Ford, Adam Rogers. Driving the number 18 Snickers Bites Toyota, Daniel Carnero. Driving the number 71 Good Wrench Service Racing Chevrolet, Tony Vieira. Driving the number 8 Bud World Series Chevrolet, Eric Harala. Driving the number 16 National Guard Ford is Austin Alves. Driving the number 30 Bud Light Toyota is Stephanie Vanas. Driving the number 48 Lowe's All-Star Chevrolet is Scott Greeny. And driving the number 00 New York Nick Chevrolet is Michael Beeson. Driving the number 11 FedEx Express Jason Leffler Tribute is Benjamin Tilton. And driving the number 20 Home Depot Foundation Toyota is Michael Santos. Driving the number 15 5 Hour Energy All-Star Toyota is Ryan Shea. And driving the number 10 Start With Us Chevrolet, Michael Naylor. Driving the number 33 Lay's Chevrolet is Benjamin Dion. Beside him, his teammate, driving the number 31 American Ethanol Chevrolet, Frank Linares. Driving the number 45 Mothers Against Drunk Driving Dodge is Karen Vieira. Driving the number 32 Boston Red Sox Ford is Samuel York. And on the final row, driving the number 6 UPS Ford is Michael Parker. Driving the number 68 Hershey's Ford, Peyton Goodwin. We'll get ready to have these cars do a couple of pace laps, as I believe we have 24 cars here on the race as we get ready to go green flag racing here for the Season 2 AT&T Cup All-Star. We hope you enjoy here, as let's see how many cars we got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 drivers will be racing for a custom car in $1 million. As we get ready to go racing here, now a note on the 01 team, they had a car to go. They have lost sponsorship of the U.S. Army. So from now on till the end of the year, they will be running a blank blue with white stripes Chevrolet, as they will have a ride hopefully by the Chase to fix that. As the green flag is out, we are underway at the Season 2 All-Star. As we keep it going here, Steve Cavallo, Michael Jenkins looking on the inside. Steve Cavallo in the lead. Michael Jenkins down low. Here comes the sponsorless car of Derek Fletcher. Robert Rogers looking for the lead now. Whoa, it's really tight between the 7701 and the 3 car right there. Oh, caution is out, caution is out. What's the trouble? Oh, Michael Amato, Nico Tringali involved. Michael Beeson, Nathan Rogers. I think I saw Benjamin Tilton has some damage. And it's a bit of a jam here. As your race leader is Robert Rogers. We will take you and see what happened to cause the first caution of the race. Well, here you go. Looks like Ryan Shea's going to duck low, and Ryan Shea hits the apron coming back up. It's going to hit the 44. The 44 is going to hit the 11, the 56, and whoa, the 24 got a little air there. Nathan Rogers is down low. There's Eric Corrales going up high to avoid. Benjamin Tilton slamming into the wall as he got in as a random winner this year. As Nathan Rogers going back and hitting the wall. There's Michael Beeson getting involved. But Michael Amato and I think Nico Tringali might have gotten the hardest hits out of this, along with Benjamin Tilton, who is in a one-race deal as of this moment. As we get ready to go back racing here today, guys, we're going to have 6 laps down, so we're going to have 34 more laps of racing. Cars out of the race include nobody. We are still 26 cars deep of racing. Here's your top 10 rundown. In first, Michael Jenkins. Then Austin Alves second. Ryan Shea is third. Tony Vieira fourth. Stephanie Manaus fifth. Zachary Rogers is sixth. Michael Parker seventh. Robert Rogers eighth. Samuel York ninth. And Michael Santos is 10th. Then it is Daniel Carneiro, Derek Fletcher, Scott Greeny, Steve Cavallo, Adam Rogers, Benjamin Dion, Karen Vieira, Peyton Goodwin, Franklin Ayers, Michael Naylor, Nico Tringali, Benjamin Tilton, Nathan Rogers, Michael Amato, Michael Beeson, and Eric Corrales. As you can see, the 8 car has no hood, so pretty much 21st back were those that were mainly involved in the first caution. So we might just have 20 main guys left here today as we get ready to go green. Coming out of turn 4, the pace car diving down low. Green flag is back out, and we are back on the way. So we look at the back, look at them going down the back stretch. You can see Eric Corrales and Michael Beeson back here, both slow, but somehow the 00 is slower than this other main group here. Whoa, Stephanie Manaus is low. Oh! Stephanie Manaus! Benjamin Dion gets involved. Michael Amato, Michael Santos, Michael Beeson getting involved. Samuel barely missing it. Stephanie Manaus, caution is out. Michael Amato's day is done as we have a race back to the line. As Michael Jenkins will have it at the line, but we already have another caution. As Michael Amato was involved, and Michael Beeson, Stephanie Manaus, Benjamin Dion, Michael Santos, and Samuel York. Let's take a look and see really what happened this time. Well, Zachary Rogers thought he could sneak under the 30, but it wasn't going to work, and he turns her into the grass. 30 car is going to come back up the track. and just continues accelerating, doesn't try slowing down. And right here is going to come up right in front of Michael Santos, can do nothing. Nothing at all. The 30 car spins, banging into the 20. There's Benjamin Dion's contact. Samuel York slow the whole way. And Franklin Ayers gets involved in. Oh, Michael Amato just had nowhere to go, and he plowed right into the back of the 32. One of his best buddies there, Samuel York. As last year's, those two tied for the most top 10s last year. Michael Beeson getting a little slice, but not the way either of these guys wanted their night here in the All-Star race to go. As we get ready to go back, green flag racing. Your current cars out of the race are Samuel York, Michael Amato, and Michael Santos. Benjamin Dion is a lap down. Let's give you your top 10 rundown here. In the lead is Michael Jenkins. Second, Zachary Rogers. Third, Daniel Carneiro. Fourth, Scott Greeny. Fifth, Ryan Shea. Sixth, Tony Vieira. Seventh, Michael Parker. Eighth is Austin Alves. Ninth, Robert Rogers. 10th is Karen Vieira. Then it is Derek Fletcher, Steve Cavallo, Michael Naylor, Benjamin Tilton, Adam Rogers 15th, Peyton Goodwin, Franklin Ayers, Nico Tringali, Eric Caralla, Michael Beeson 20th, Nathan Rogers, Stephanie Manaus, and then Benjamin Dion is 23rd. So most likely we have about 16 to 18 good cars left on the track, but we are only 12 laps in, and we've got plenty of more racing to do, as T&T hasn't really been able to show their ticker today. We're having short green flag runs. Benjamin Dion will be on the low side, a lap down. Can these guys start going green flag racing? Green flag is back out. We are back on the way. As we see the cars come down the back stretch. Zachary Rogers looking for the lead. Yes, let's see. We've got 16 cars, it seems. Wait, caution out? The caution is out again. You have got to be kidding me. Seems the caution came out after these guys passed the stripe. It'll be a race back to the line. It looks like Zachary Rogers will win that race back to the line, as we've got even more smoke. Steve Cavallo was involved. That seems to be mainly it. Let's see what happened. Alright, so they're slow on here on Benjamin Dion, and Franklin Ayers is just gonna get into him. They force it 4 wide here almost, and the 33 is gonna push him down, and the 31 pushes him down too, and Benjamin Dion went straight into the grass. And it looks like Steve Cavallo is just gonna take a slide through the grass here. Caution is out. He's gonna hit the wall there. Benjamin Dion cutting through the grass will get back on the track. But Steve Cavallo, lone wreck. As we get ready to go back, green flag racing. Nobody is out after this last caution, as we had a lone spin and nothing more. So let's take your top 10 rundown. In the lead is Zachary Rogers, then it is Daniel Carneiro. Karen Vieira 3rd, Ryan Shea 4th, Tony Vieira 5th, Scott Greeny 6th, and Adam Rogers 7th, Michael Naylor 8th, Benjamin Tilton 9th, and Nico Tringali is 10th. Then it is Peyton Goodwin, Michael Jenkins, Michael Parker, Robert Rogers, 15th is Eric Caralla, and Stephanie Manaus, Austin Alves, Franklin Ayers, Michael Beeson, Derek Fletcher 20th. Then Nathan Rogers and Steve Cavallo is 22nd, with Benjamin Dion a lap down in 23rd. Like I've been saying, TNT has not been able to show their face. If this race was 20 laps, then oh my goodness. That would be incredible. We'd have a 2-lap shootout on our hands. But we don't. We have 22 laps left as the pace car will pull down to pit road. Let's just look at all the skid marks we've got. Green flag is back and we are underway. As we're going green here, here comes Ryan Shea. Down on the inside line, Tony Vieira and Scott Carini along with him. Whoa, and Ryan Shea almost got spun out. Caution flag is out again. Are you kidding me? And the lead remains to the 3 of Zachary Rogers. Steve Cavallo is involved in it again. Derek Fletcher's involved. Ryan Shea just got saved as he came across the line in 8th. Let's see what happened this time to the 14. Alright, so here it is, 33 car. Because he can't get up to speed right away, it's going to cause another one here. And Steve Cavallo is just going to start clipping the 0-1 of Derek Fletcher. The 0-1's going to hit into the grass. 14 comes up here, and then the 0-1's going to come right into him. And Steve Cavallo is going to have a hard hit on his hands as Michael Beeson just got by. Woo! That was close. And then a little bit up here, something else happens. Watch this. The 14 car goes straight into the wall. And I think he kind of almost just took himself out. I mean, what the hell was that? It's just like he lost his steering for a minute. He's steering left there. I don't know. We get ready to go back green flag racing this time. Yep. He took himself out. 14 car? Yeah, he's not racing anymore, guys. He done. He done. Your top 10 rundown and other spots. First is Michael Jenkins. Then Michael Parker, 2nd. Austin Alves, 3rd. Zachary Rogers, 4th. Robert Rogers is 5th. Tony Vieira, 6th. Scott Greeny, 7th. Adam Rogers is 8th. 9th, Benjamin Tilton. And 10th is Daniel Canera. Then it's Nathan Rogers, Nico Tringali, Karen Vieira, Ryan Shea, Michael Naylor, 15th. Then Eric Caralla, Franklin Ayers, Stephanie Vanas, Michael Beeson, and Derek Fletcher, 20th with no hood. P. and Goodman back here without a hood either in 21st. As we get ready to go back green flag racing, the main question is now is can they make it on fuel? And like, can we keep going green flag racing, boys? Michael Jenkins has not won a race yet. Michael Parker won back at Las Vegas. Austin Alves, 2 wins this year. Zachary Rogers won back at California. Robert Rogers, 3rd in the showdown. Green flag is back out. The 77 did not get a good jump. Michael Parker looking to make a move on the outside, but his teammate goes low. Michael Parker makes the move. He goes all the way around the outside line. As Michael Parker will take the lead, we are still green. Mostly probably because there are numerous other slow cars besides the 33. So we seem to have 10 main contenders right now as Michael Jenkins is continuing to fall back. Michael Parker continues to lead the race. Here comes the TNT monitor, boys. Scott Greeny looking on the inside of Tony Vieira. Back here, we've got Daniel Carneiro in a wrecked. A back end car of this number 11 has damage, and he is up here in the top 10 racing for this All-Star. More cars coming up here. It looks like Ryan Shea and Nico Tringali are going to join the party and make it 13. Frank Linares and Karen Vieira maybe going to try to catch up. There's Daniel Carneiro, and Scott Greeny's in the wall. Scott Greeny is in the wall. And that is going to hurt. That's going to hurt Michael Jenkins and Adam Rogers, as Austin Alves will go low and make the pass here. Michael Parker continuing to hold his lead. Tony Vieira up to second place. Robert Rogers now looking down low, taking second place. Benjamin Tilton up here in fourth place. Daniel Carneiro, Zachary Rogers continuing to hold place here. There's 3 wide. Daniel Carneiro, keep it clean, keep it clean. These guys can go 3 wide, but they've got to know the right place to do it. Zachary Rogers looking for fourth. This is starting to single out a little bit here. Michael Parker still in the lead. Here are some slower cars. There's the 33 and the 01. 68 and the 00 in battle for 19th. As the 31 and the 45 caught up. Daniel Carneiro taking the lead from Michael Parker. Zachary Rogers moving down low. For second, Ryan Shea, who was way back there, back in on the restart, has made his way all the way into the top 5 as he looks for third. He is really down low. He's looking for second. Last year's All-Star winner was the 00 of Michael Beeson. Ryan Shea is up there. He is looking for the lead. 9 laps to go, coming to the flag this time. Here comes Benjamin Tilton, teammate of Daniel Carneiro, as he will look for second place. But Michael Parker has other plans. He comes along on the outside lane. He will take back second. Benjamin Tilton in third now. Scott Greeny looking for fourth. Now he's going to look for third with help from Karen Vieira, who is also in the way back. Slow cars are coming up. They're catching them. Michael Parker looking for the lead here. Michael Parker will take the lead. Here comes Karen Vieira, Tony Vieira now. And we've got pit stops. These guys cannot make it on fuel as there will be more pit stops. But right now, Michael Parker got held up by lap cars. Karen Vieira powers her way past both of them. Tony Vieira and Ryan Shea getting by as well. As that will hurt Michael Parker. Frank Linares stayed out as well. Michael Naylor stayed out. As the first off out of this group will be Scott Greeny. Robert Rogers is next. Daniel Carneiro, Benjamin Tilton battling here. Michael Jenkins, Zachary Rogers, Nathan Rogers, Nico Tringali, Austin House, and Adam Rogers. There's Stephanie Vanas. Karen Vieira is coming off the pit road here in front of Ryan Shea. The 71 will be besides the 6. Actually, the 6 had to hold up. So did the 31, and the 71's going to mess them up. But Karen Vieira currently remains your race leader. Here comes Scott Greeny. He powers by the 31. He powers by the 6. Can he get by the 71 car? He'll do that too. Does Scott Greeny have anything to say? But Karen Vieira holding the lead. The 8 and the 68 though up here. More lap traffic. 5 laps to go. Can Karen Vieira make it by the lap traffic and win the Season 2 All-Star? So the 45 will get by all 3. Oh, she had the hold up for the 68. Voice crack. She had the hold up for Peyton Goodwin. Ryan Shea's up top. There's Scott Greeny. 4 laps to go. Tony Vieira is closing in. There's Robert Rogers in 5th. Ryan Shea looking to maybe make it by the 68. He has to slow down a bit. Ryan Shea is by. Here comes Scott Greeny. Karen Vieira in the lead. Nobody else will slow these guys down. Coming to 3 more laps of racing. Who will it be? Scott Greeny making the pass on Ryan Shea. Karen Vieira continuing to hold on. Scott Greeny and Ryan Shea catching up a little bit. The 45 had to hold up. Here is the 48. The 15 as well. 2 laps to go. So the 45 let them catch up big time. Well, that's what happens when you don't have drafting help. Scott Greeny starting to look down low. Can Karen Vieira hold off these two? As Scott Greeny will look low for the lead. White flag in the air. Scott Greeny is in the lead. Ryan Shea right behind him. As they go into turn 1. Ryan Shea on the inside. Does Ryan Shea have enough to complete the pass? Ryan Shea will complete the pass. Coming out of turn 4, your winner of the Season 2 AT&T Cup All-Star is Ryan Shea. As he will take home $1 million and will get another custom car for his number 15 team. What a race, guys. What a race. Let's give you your final results here for the All-Star. Finishing first, voice crack, was Ryan Shea. Ryan Shea. Then it was Scott Greeny second, Karen Vieira third, Tony Vieira fourth, Daniel Carneiro was fifth, Mike Parker sixth, Robert Rogers seventh, Michael Jenkins eighth, Benjamin Tilton was ninth, 10th was Michael Naylor. Then it was Zachary Rogers 11th, then Austin Alves, Nico Tringali, Nathan Rogers, Franklin Naylor 15th, then Adam Rogers, and then Stephanie Mouse was 17th. Cars lap down were Eric Koala, Kane Goodwin, Michael Beeson was 20th. Then it was Derek Fletcher, and Benjamin Dion was 2 laps down. Cars that did not finish the race: Steve Cavallo, 23rd, Simon New York, 24th, 25th Michael Motto, and 26th was Michael Santos. Well, guys, we're staying over here, as all 3 series will be racing. The next AT&T Cup race you'll see will be doing 60 laps. It will most likely be the longest race of the season.